Yo, what is up, YouTube? Lee the Captain here. And finally, the Mina Protocol's native cryptocurrency called Mina is starting to wake up because ever since I started talking about the Mina Protocol, the price of Mina has done around a 3x in terms of price increase. So I must say I did a pretty good call on that. And while I was talking about Mina initially, a lot of people, or should I say the Mina Protocol critics / ding-dongs, they were saying, wow, the Mina Protocol, it's a joke. What is this all about? It's complete nonsense. But where are all these critics right now? I do have a guess though. Once they're seeing what's going on with Mina right now, they're probably, hypothetically, running over to their girlfriend's boyfriend's grandma, and they're begging for that used Bratwurst Extender Taylor Swift edition, and they're probably saying, oh wow, I can't believe Lee the Captain made such a good call. You know, they're probably doing that. And of course, even despite this price bump, I think this is just a small taste of what's to come in the future, because that's what she said. But yeah, besides that point, I do believe that Mina during the next bull run could hypothetically at least go to the price of $30, and during the process, make all of those Mina Protocol critics this time actually come running over to probably the Chad that's been DMing their grandma or something like that. Even though that's not financial advice, a reason why I believe Mina could hypothetically at least go to the price of $30 during the next bull run, I think it's going to boil down to the fact that the Mina Protocol has fantastic A+ fundamentals. Because when we take a look at the Mina Protocol, it is a blockchain that was designed to have a blockchain size of only just 22 kilobytes, which is very impressive, by the way, because when you take a look at a lot of blockchains out there, they have an increasing size, that's what she said, of around 300 gigabytes. So when you compare that to the Mina Protocol's 22 kilobytes, I mean, man, that's a totally night and day difference right there. You know, that's like comparing Baker Mayfield, a trashy NFL quarterback, to someone like Tom Brady. You can't even compare the two. And here's the thing, the Mina Protocol actually is the world's lightest blockchain due to its small size, so to speak. And in the world of blockchains, this is a good thing, right? You want a small size, much like the Mina Protocol. But in real life, do you really want a small size? I don't really know about that, right? But here's the thing. It's better having a bratwurst that works, be it small, as opposed to a big one, but doesn't work. And in my opinion, the Mina Protocol, it perfectly embodies a 6-inch bratwurst that, while it not may be the biggest out there, but hey, it's extremely revolutionary and it's extremely functional. What more can you ask for, right? But yeah, besides that point, the key to the Mina Protocol is something called a ZK snark, which by the way stands for Zero Knowledge Succinct Non-Interactive Argument of Knowledge. And while this may be a mouthful, that's what she said, this computing concept was actually initially developed by Silvio Micali, an Italian computer scientist who happens to be the founder of Algorand. And I'm very bullish on Algorand, by the way, so if you love Algorand, go ahead and watch my Algorand videos. But yeah, besides that point, the ZK snark allows users to confirm certain data without revealing that data to each other. And in the case of the Mina Protocol, what this means right here is that it does not have to verify a transaction with every block that is created. Instead, the blockchain is represented with an easily verifiable proof, aka the ZK snark. With the implementation of ZK snark combined with a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, the Mina Protocol significantly has a reduction in terms of the resources needed to process and record transactions, which again makes the Mina Protocol the lightest blockchain out there, the lightest blockchain in the world. It's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. However, it doesn't end there, because the Mina Protocol even offers use cases such as end-to-end privacy. And what this means right here is that users have the ability to access critical on-chain services without having to reveal their sensitive personal information. For instance, a user can, let's say, connect to a credit score provider to prove that their credit score is above a certain threshold, while at the same time, again, right, maintaining the privacy of their sensitive personal information. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The Mina Protocol, again, right, it offers end-to-end privacy. Absolutely legendary. However, here's a crazy statistic for you. The Mina Protocol has a blockchain length of over 295,000, which I think is insane. Carayo, porra. And now, when I say this about the Mina Protocol, some people, their main argument about Mina is the fact that there's too many blockchains out there. There's so much fierce competition. What makes you think that the Mina Protocol can succeed moving forward? And here's the thing. I think that there's going to be a space for the Mina protocol to prosper in the future, because if we take a look at this, by 2030, the global blockchain technology market is expected to be worth over $1.4 trillion, a very insane amount. And I think when a market is expected to be that massive, I think there's going to be room for everyone to eat. Because just think about this, right? When we take a look at the world of cars, for instance, there's so many car brands out there. There's Tesla, Rivian, Volvo, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, you name it. But why are all of these car brands able to prosper? Why are they able to generate billions of dollars in revenue? Why are they able to hire thousands upon thousands of employees? Why is that? It's because the car market, again, it's relatively massive, so there's room for everyone to eat. You know, a car brand, it doesn't need 90% market share, for instance, to be successful. 90% market share, it'd be great, but it's not necessary to experience success, in my opinion. A couple percent will do absolute wonders already. And I think that's going to be very similar to in the world of blockchains, because, you know, the Mina protocol, it doesn't need 90% market share. That's not necessary, in my opinion. Just a couple percent is just fine. And I think that each blockchain, it's going to have its own specific audience, its own targeted market, its own fans, very much similar to like in the world of cars. You know, Volvo has its own fans, its own market, BMW, Mercedes, Tesla, you name it, right? Very much similar to in the world of blockchains. You know, Avalanche has a lot of DeFi action going on in its ecosystem. You take a look at Solana, a lot of NFTs on its ecosystem. But when I take a look at the Mina protocol, it has end-to-end privacy. It's fantastic. So each blockchain, right, has its own unique selling point, its own advantages, and I think it's going to have its own specific audience. So, you know, Avalanche, Solana, you know, all these other blockchains, they don't have to fail for the Mina protocol to succeed. That's not the case whatsoever. They can prosper, but Mina can as well. And now I want to talk about a major catalyst, which I believe could very well allow Mina to hypothetically attain the price of $30 during the next bull run. And that is the fact that I do think that the next bull run could be something out of the storybooks, because I think that the next altcoin season is going to dwarf what we saw back in 2021. Because back in 2021, there was actually over 100 million less crypto owners than today. And you got to think about that, right? The action that we saw in 2021, that was already legendary. So you got to imagine what the next bull run will look like, especially now that we have over 100 million new crypto owners. I mean, man, when there's this many people owning cryptos, all of the buying volume, buying pressure, and the FOMO during the next bull run is going to be through the roof, in my opinion. And I think that when altcoins start rallying during the next bull run, I mean, oh man, it's really going to be a fireworks show, because I think it's going to dwarf what we saw back in 2021. And I think at that point, Mina is just going to go along with the ride. I think it's going to go hypothetically all the way to the price of at least $30. And now, of course, that's not a guarantee and that's not financial advice. And that, again, is just hypothetically speaking. But personally for me, what have I been doing for the past nearly a year at this point when it comes to Mina? I've been dollar cost averaging into Mina. And what that means is that anytime I earn any sort of income, I put aside some for Mina. I'm accumulating Mina on a consistent basis, on a set schedule, over an extended period of time. And despite this price bump, I'm still going to continue to dollar cost average into Mina, because, again, I think that what we're seeing right now is just a small taste of what's to come. I still think that Mina has a lot of room to grow, and that's why I'm not going to stop dollar cost averaging into Mina. I think that the next bull run will tell all, and I think that by dollar cost averaging, I'm preparing myself for the next bull run in such a fantastic way. I don't day trade, I don't swing trade, I don't use leverage, I don't do any of that type of nonsense whatsoever. I like to keep it simple. I just dollar cost average. When I see something this amazing, there's no need to overcomplicate things, in my opinion. I just dollar cost average. And of course, that's all financial advice. But I do believe that Mina during the next bull run could hypothetically at least go to the price of $30, and during the process, make all of those Mina critics come running over to their girlfriend's, boyfriend's grandma and start begging for that used Bratwurst extender Taylor Swift edition. And of course, since it's Taylor Swift edition, it's probably not even made out of stainless steel. It's made out of plastic. What is that all about? Come on. But yeah, besides that point, I'm extremely bullish on Mina. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.